My former boss that fired me came into my new job and told my current boss that I was horrible and shouldn't work there. I worked as a server at a restaurant in a nearby town where I was let go of and not given a reason. It was within my first 3 months, so obviously there's nothing I could do, but it pissed me off and I was left utterly shocked because I had never been fired before. I went every day, I did the job and picked it up quickly. And I didn't do anything that seemed to me to be a fireable offense. While I worked there, the manager bullied me and made my experience there unpleasant. He would nitpick everything I did, making it seem that nothing I did or could do was right. And he only reprimanded me for doing things that literally every other employee did too. It got to a point where I was going to ask to talk to him because it just didn't make sense to me. Even when I was training, I was afraid to ask him questions because he would be so rude and abrupt with me. The only thing I could think that I did was that I told the hostess that knew him well what he was doing to me and how I didn't like him. Anyways, a couple days ago, I was at my new job that I like. I've been doing well there, and they kept saying they thought I was doing great and fitting in. But on Thursday, I was working and it was busy, and my former dick of a boss came in and sat on the other side of the restaurant, thankfully. And I did my best to avoid him while he was there. I left that night and didn't think too much of it. Yesterday, I went to work and was asked to chat with my second-in-command boss. He told me that my former boss had told his supervisor that he happened to know how horrible I was and they shouldn't have hired me. He didn't tell me specifics, but I know it's along those lines. My current boss was really cool about it and said he didn't agree with anything he said since he personally likes me, and he also mentioned how unprofessional it was. I'm currently fuming. I'm going to ask my supervisor what he said today, but I'm wondering if I can do anything about this. I don't know what I did to this man to make him have a vendetta against me to go so far as to potentially ruin a great opportunity for me. Is that even legal? I worked as a server at a restaurant in a nearby town where I was let go of and not given a reason. It was within my first 3 months, so obviously there's nothing I could do, but it pissed me off and I was left utterly shocked because I had never been fired before. I went every day, I did the job and picked it up quickly. And I didn't do anything that seemed to me to be a fireable offense.